It's time once again for America's favorite show, The Radio Adventures of Dr. Floyd, brought to you by drfloyd.com.
When we last left our hero, Dr. Floyd, he was in the middle of a most troublesome trip. He'd been transported into the works of classic literature by 3 rival scientists. Along for the ride was none other than Dr. Floyd's arch-nemesis, evil mastermind, Dr. Steve. We now find Dr. Steve crashing down to Earth in the middle of a small lane deep in a lush forest.
These landings don't get any easier, eh, Floyd? Floyd? Floyd, where are you? Now, where could he have... That's right. I took my arm from around Dr. Floyd's shoulder right when we were being transported. Oh, no. He was right. We've been separated. Oh, he could be anywhere in the works of classic literature. And he's got the translator remote control. That's my only chance at getting back to Settle River.
In a moment of panic, Dr. Steve reaches up to run his fingers through his hair. As he does, he instantly becomes aware that he has now sprouted 2 very long and 2 very fuzzy ears.
I seem to have sprouted 2 very long and 2 very fuzzy ears. Oh, what is going on here? And why does my rear end feel all twitchy? Oh no, I've grown a little fuzzy cottontail. I've turned into a rabbit. Oh, I wondered why those trees seem so big. What kind of crazy piece of literature have I wound up in now?
Just then, 3 little rabbits come speeding up the lane past Dr. Steve, pushing him out of the way.
Hey, watch it!
Come on, Peter.
Look out!
Come on, Peter.
Oh, wait, hang on!
Come on, Peter.
Could you tell me where... Oh, they've gone. Well, I guess since I'm a rabbit too, I should follow them, at least until I figure out where I am.
Dr. Steve takes off up the lane after the 3 other rabbits. He soon finds them at the entrance of a burrow that's near a sandbank under the root of a very big fir tree. They are gathered around a larger rabbit who is talking to them, and as Dr. Steve sheepishly hops up behind them, the larger rabbit looks at him crossly.
Late again, Peter? Really?
Sorry.
Now, I have to go to the
apparently,
bakers
in
and
whatever
get a
book
little-
this is, I've been cast as a rabbit named Peter. Oh, I need to get out of here quick.
Peter, are you listening?
What? Oh, yes, I'm listening.
Good. Now, I was just telling Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail that I have
Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail?
Yes, Peter, your sisters, remember?
Oh, right. Boy, I'm sure glad the crazy name train derailed before it got to me. Sorry.
I was just telling your siblings that I'm going to the baker's, and while I'm away, you may go into the fields or down the lane, but do not go into Mr. McGregor's garden. You all remember what happened to your father when he went there, don't you?
Yes, Mother. Of course we do.
My memory's a little fuzzy, along with the rest of me, apparently. What happened to dear old Dad when he went into Mr. McGregor's garden again?
He got put into a pie.
Put into a pie? Ugh, that's not good.
Now, run along, children, and don't get into any mischief. I'm going out. And remember, do not go down to Mr. McGregor's garden. Got it, Peter?
Yes, ma'am.
Mrs. Rabbit gathered her basket and umbrella and went through the woods to the baker's. Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail were good little buddies and went down the lane to gather blackberries. Dr. Steve, however, remained behind.
Boy, that Mrs. Rabbit sure did make a point of stressing that we shouldn't go down to Mr. McGregor's garden. I bet it's a real neat place. Grown-ups are always telling kids not to go places that we know are probably pretty fun. And as you know, one sure way to get me to do something is to tell me not to do it. I mean, what's the worst that could possibly happen?
With this foolish thought in his head, Dr. Steve hopped straight down to Mr. McGregor's garden and squeezed himself under the gate. What dangers await Dr. Steve on the other side of the gate in Mr. McGregor's garden? Could this possibly be where Dr. Floyd has wound up? And if Dr. Floyd is not there, does this mean that Dr. Steve will be stuck as a rabbit from now on?
Well, at least I'll have gainful employment around Easter time.
Find out next time on the Radio Adventures of Dr. Floyd.
Episode number 707 of The Radio Adventures of Dr. Floyd starred Peggy Etra as Mrs. Rabbit, Dahvi C. as Flopsy, Lilly G. as Mopsy, and the Pink Tornado as Cottontail. Music for this episode by Jody Whitesides, www.jodywhitesides.com. This episode was written by Grant Baciocco. Leave us a voicemail at area code 818-332-3053. Visit the brand new Radio Adventures of Dr. Floyd merchandise store at www.drfloyd.com/store. This episode was recorded at Dr. Floyd Studios in beautiful downtown Burbank, California. Episode number 707 of the Radio Adventures of Dr. Floyd is copyright 2008 Dr. Floyd Industries. All rights reserved.
Clear the airwaves! Clear the airwaves! It's now time for Dr. Floyd's Imagination Nation Rangers' secret message for you members of the Dr. Floyd Imagination Nation. Remember, kids, only official Radio Adventures of Dr. Floyd Imagination Nation Rangers can decode Dr. Floyd's secret message with the secret decoder ring, available only from www.imaginationranger.com. All right, grab your secret decoder rings and a pencil and paper and prepare to set your imagination to fun. Remember, Dr. Floyd is counting on you. And here is the Radio Adventures of Dr. Floyd Imagination Nation Rangers secret message for episode number 707, A Hair-Raising Experience. 13, 16, 7, 14, 14, 8, 1, 5, 3, 4, 3, 1, 8, 3, 23, 16, 8, 14, 1, 3, 13, 13, 18, 14, 17, 3, 9, 8, 4, 16, 8, 14, 8, 1. And that was a message from Dr. Floyd himself to all his Imagination Nation Rangers. You can join Dr. Floyd's Imagination Nation and become an Imagination Nation Ranger only at www.imaginationranger.com. And until next time, set your imagination to fun.
Don't just sit there. You're under strict orders to go to www.prairie.com. Hip.